Page 50. We've got mail.
Dear Side by Side, we are students in Ms. Baxter's class at the English Language School, and we have a question about the passive voice. It's very confusing for us. It requires different verb forms and different word order in the sentences. Why do we need it? Sincerely, actively against the passive.
Dear actively against the passive. Many students are confused by the passive voice. It is used very commonly in English, especially in written language, such as textbooks and newspaper and magazine articles. The passive voice is often used when it isn't known or it isn't important who performs the action. For example, the wheel was invented in 3500 BC. The school was built in 1975. The paychecks have been given out. The computer is being repaired. When it is known or it is important who performs an action, the passive voice is sometimes used and is followed by a phrase that begins with the word by. For example, the telephone was invented by Alexander Graham Bell. This novel was written by Alice Walker. The passive voice is also used to focus attention on the subject of the passive sentence. For example, the building was opened in 1847. It was destroyed by a fire in 1895. It was reopened in 1921. So, even if you don't use the passive voice very much when you speak English, you will see it often in print, and you will also hear it being used. As time goes on, we're sure you'll feel more comfortable with the passive voice. Thanks for writing. Sincerely, Side by Side. Page 50. Global Exchange.
Hi. Sorry I haven't been in touch recently. It's been a very busy time. I have some incredible news. Last month, I was chosen Outstanding Student of the Year at my school. I was invited to a special ceremony at our city hall. During the ceremony, I was given a beautiful plaque to hang on my wall, and I was offered a college scholarship. The ceremony was attended by the mayor and lots of other important people in our city. My parents and my grandparents were there, and they were very proud. How have you been? What's new?
Hi, it's great to hear from you again. It's been a while. Congratulations on your award. I also have some news, but it isn't good news like yours. 2 weeks ago, I was hurt badly during a soccer game. I was taken to the hospital in an ambulance. The x-rays showed that my leg was broken in 2 places, so it was put in a cast. According to my doctor, I won't be allowed to play soccer for the rest of the season. As you can imagine, I'm very disappointed, but I'm confident I'll be back on the team next year. Gotta go. Talk to you soon.
Page 50. Listening. News report, true or false? Listen to the news reports. Answer true or false.
Good afternoon. This is Gloria Ramos in the WKSB radio newsroom with the latest news update. A bicyclist was knocked down in a hit-and-run accident on Jefferson Street this afternoon. A brown van was seen leaving the scene of the accident. If you have any information, the police department is asking you to call 555-1234. Live in the newsroom, this is Gloria Ramos for WKSB Radio News.
This is Kim Crane reporting live from City Hall. A new mayor has been elected. It was a very close race between Joe Murphy and Julie Miller. But now the results are in, and Julie Miller has been chosen as the new mayor. Julie Miller will be interviewed on this evening's news at 6 o'clock.
This is Stu Brent reporting live from downtown. I'm at the scene of the big fire at the Main Street Marketplace. 5 stores at the marketplace were destroyed in this fire that broke out early this morning. Luckily, no one was injured. The building is now being examined by the fire department. The fire chief is expected to speak at a news conference later this afternoon. We'll bring that news conference to you live when it happens.
This is Brian Adams with a local sports update. After 5 years as the city's baseball champions, the Washington High School Eagles were defeated by the Lincoln High School Terriers this afternoon by a score of 4-3. The Terriers are the new baseball champions. Tune in at 5 o'clock for the complete story.
This is Wendy Chen reporting live from the Museum of Fine Arts. Last night, the museum was robbed and several important paintings were stolen. The paintings are considered some of the best works by painters known throughout the world, including Picasso, Rembrandt, and Monet. The robbery was discovered this morning when the museum's director arrived for work. The building is now being checked by the police, and information about the missing paintings is being sent around the nation and around the world. Reporting live from the Museum of Fine Arts, this is Wendy Chen for KPLW Radio News.
The program continues on the next CD.